Timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check tight. Check tight. Begin. 24. Hey, line him up.
A shotgun snap for Watson. They'll find Lindsey here. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They're going with Lindsey. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
We're good.
Carr now on 1st down. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now with Robinson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down. It's Robinson, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a 2nd time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Set! Look at the egg! Eat. Come on. Check 55, come on. Check 55, come on. Hey, we gotta get to the ball, team. Let's get
From the gun, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a 3rd time here on 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Ravens nothing.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Jim.
They're going for it. It's Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And an alley to run. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 23-yard run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. On 1st down, Carr. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Carr completes it. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down, and that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
31 yards there on a 1st down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run it here with Logan. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They run. Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Watson. And that one's complete to Gurley. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the draw. Lindsey. Telvin Smith, he was 3rd in the AFC in tackling a year ago, there to bring him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. From the 36, Watson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack. Now it's Watson dancing to his left. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Tighten up. Right Monday down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Philip Dorsett, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Undercrush.
Watson down to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Down, he's coming. 55,
They are going for it. Here's Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 25-yard line. Gurley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. There's the first NFL grab for Andy Isabella. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens cut into that lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes it 24-13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Robinson's got it. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. To throw is Carr. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. He was second in the NFL last year with 6 interceptions. This time, not only the interception, but also 6 points.
And it's just so difficult to go get the football in this league because people are so proficient in the passing game. It's not easy at all to read patterns, to break on the football, catch the ball, and take it the other way. Yeah, when you have a guy like that on your team, you feel really good about his efforts.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Now Carr. Josh Doxson's got it, complete. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The throw complete to Dorsett, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Carr. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Carr. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Watch the curve, watch the curve. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, watch.
From the gun, here's Watson. That ball complete to Isabella. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Andy Isabella making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut as his guys are back within a a single score. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good. Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue. Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Coming in.
Now Carr. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Carr now on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Allen Robinson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards. And first down.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
46-yard line.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Check. He's crashing. He's checking. Come on.
On 2nd and inches, Watson buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Watson under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Malcolm Butler dialed the corner blitz and earned the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Watson. And he's going to go down again. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Switch. In the car. Check right. Watch 55. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Out of the gun, Watson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Carr going to look to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Throwing now is Carr. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Here we go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Miami, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to